Awesome. Awesome. Great questions. What's your last question? I want to just keep going. This is fun.
Pain from injuries. It's I think I read in your book there was a guy who had like some kind of injury in the shoulder or somewhere. Could that be cleared with the process we use?
Yeah, absolutely. So your physical body is also a reflection of your vibration, right? So, for example, in my experience, neck, shoulders is typically emotions of not good enough, stress, pressure, overwhelm. Lower back is typically feeling stuck, lack of control. Breast cancer, abandonment and lack of nurturing. So all of the physical body is mapped to mental emotional states. I've got a book here called Metaphysical Anatomy. It's got 700 medical conditions and the mental emotional root causes. And I've helped people with overcome a lot of chronic pain issues like IBS, stomach digestion issues. That's typically what I call walking on eggshell syndrome or anticipation fear. Autoimmune disease, fibromyalgia. They're very driven in mental emotional states. So the key to shifting a physical condition is, number one, identifying what that mental emotional root cause is that's triggering the condition in the first place. Okay. Number two, it's dealing with those mental emotional conditions. So doing the clearing work. So for example, if you've got stomach issues and IBS, well, the root cause of that is anticipation fear. So the first step is doing the clearing work to eliminate the fear, right? Once you do the clearing work and you eliminate the mental emotional root cause, the second step is focus work so that you're no longer giving attention to the problem. Because if you resolve, let's say you've got an elbow issue and you resolve the mental emotional root cause of your elbow issue, but every day you're waking up and you're telling the story, wow, my elbow hurts so much. It hurts all the time. Man, I've got this bad elbow. And you're continuing to tell that story, well, that condition's going to stick around, right? So when it comes to illness, you want to focus on health rather than focus on, unhealth. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And for you, do you have like a specific shoulder issue?
Yeah, I have. It's the AC ligament. I torn it like many years ago, and when I train hard, I get like pain back in the shoulder.
Okay, and I'm just going to take a look in my book here and see if let's just for fun, let's just play. What does AC stand for again? Let's see if it's in the book.
Acromion ligament.
Okay, let me look up ligament, and maybe we'll just look up shoulder. See if a ligament is in here.
Yeah.
I don't see ligament, so let's look up shoulder specifically then. I know shoulder will be in here. Okay, so under shoulder it says left shoulder, right shoulder, shoulder blade, dislocated shoulder, left shoulder dislocated, right shoulder dislocated. So for you, would you just say it's left shoulder?
Yeah.
Or shoulder blade? So is it in your shoulder blade or is it more up above on your shoulder?
It's up above, like the back side of the shoulder.
Okay, so let's look up left shoulder and see what it says. And how long ago did that happen for you? When did you tear that muscle?
I think it was 10 years ago, maybe.
Okay, and can you remember, one of the first things I ask somebody when they're dealing with the physical symptom is what was going on in your life maybe the few months prior to when that happened. So if you go all the way back, and I know that's a long time ago, can you remember at that time in your life, were you going through something significant, something that might have been really hard on you emotionally or anything like that?
Yeah, I did. I kind of was running from myself because I was out partying a lot and I was training really, really hard just to get rid of that behavior.
Okay, so there was something you were pushing against emotionally there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I'm going to read to you what it says for shoulder problems, and you can tell me if it feels like it relates. Okay, so again, and there's 2 full pages. I'll just read us some key points of the first paragraph. It says, And remember, not just about right now, but back then how you felt.
Okay.
It says, you feel weighed down by responsibilities, yet still willing to take on more. Your value is measured by how much you do for others. You do not trust others will pull through for you or support. Instead, you prefer to support others as you're able to control the outcome of a task or responsibility. How does that sound?
Yeah, nailed it.
Pretty big on?
Yeah.
So to me, you know, that's a sign that you want to work on doing clearing work around the emotion of feeling responsible for other people.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
And then next time your shoulder acts up,
yeah,
do a little bit of reflection on, okay, so in what way do I feel responsible for other people right now? And then see if you can let that go.
Yeah. All right.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you so much for playing with me today, Olle.
Unique.
Great set of questions.
Cool.
Awesome. Ciao for now.
Ciao.